with you, like I said, the 20 years has hit me hard when in a good way though, thinking about it, because I'm like, you are somebody who I wanted to up here so people can understand, because they again, when I talked about the DL Hugleys, the Steve Harveys and stuff like that, unless you get into that inner sanctum, they're not really telling you the path for real. You know what I mean? Steve Harvey would tell you, oh yeah, I was homeless, I was this. It's that lottery ticket shit. Like, so, because
Yeah,
I don't want you to be homeless to have to be what
yeah,
Steve Harvey is. I want you to have
no.
a job for 18 years. That all
Mm-hmm.
I can think of, we older now, so I'm thinking like, shit, Sal a few years when he can retire and he can still do his comedy, still get a fucking check. Perfect. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
And
I
and
want to tell that story.
that was kind of the path I had to take. You know what I'm saying? I had to come to a realization. One, you're not funny enough yet, so you're gonna have to go out and hit these streets and put some work in. But guess what? You got a house, you got a mortgage, you got bills, you hungry, you're not in your mother and father's basement no more. What you gonna do? So I went and got the job so that it can offset me, you know what I'm saying, having to um do something strange just to get on the stage. You know what I'm saying? And I don't
Yeah.
mean like nothing crazy, but some people they'll do anything to get on that stage to get that money. So with me working, that was a cushion to whereas I didn't necessarily have to accept anything in order to get on stage. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
It
So
does.
I realized I had to go to hit these journeys. I would recommend, if you starting out, learn how to write a joke first. Learn about stage presence. Learn about crowd work. Learn how to stretch and pull your materials. You know what I mean? Learn what tags are. Learn what rants are. Learn what mind mapping and webbing of your material. The kind of you really got to get into this. You know what I'm saying? I read the books. I took the classes. I done took the lumps and bruises. I done been called, yo, come to New York, yo. We got this show, da da da. I get over there, and guess what? Hey, yo, I got you. I got you. Such and such just walked in the building. You gonna go on after this person? It's all the way at the end of the night. Like, yo, oh my bad. I'll get you on the
Yeah.
next one. Nigga, you brought me out here and I stayed in here from 7 to damn near 12 o'clock at night for nothing. And
Hey,
I spent my own money.
hey, tell them why the hell comedy is so late. And look, I told my wife was like, "You're doing real good. You should do it." I said, "Every damn thing start at 11, 12 o'clock at night. I want to go to bed."
Yeah, well, I mean, they got the earlier shows. You know what I'm saying? They got the earlier show. They got the 7. They got the 10, and then they got some late night joints for those who into that. So it
I think that
depends.
I'm in Vegas. So I think every damn thing it starts at damn 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. They got like one
Yeah,
thing at like 7 o'clock at night. I said for the over 40 motherfuckers need to we need to
yeah.
be
At
doing
least
this
give me a seat
happy
in the.
hour.
Said my knees hurt,
Yeah,
my
man. We need
lower back
happy
hurt.
hour comedy, not no goddamn midnight.
Like
I'm like, hold up. I'm
midnight madness.
over there at 12 o'clock at night. The shit just starting. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I need to go to
Yeah.
sleep.
But I would say that one of my better shows that I've had over the 20 years was in Vegas.
Okay.
It was a comedy club called Extreme Comedy Club. This was happening right after my father had passed, and I came out there to Vegas. There's a cat that's out there. I think his name was Billy Bob, brother. I said, "Boy, your name is Billy Bob." He had a comedy club called Extreme Comedy Club. I think they ended up closing it,
Yeah.
but that was probably one of my best stand-up performances at that time. Boy, I was sharp. Boy, I was on it. That's what I said. Boy, you moving, shaking, and popping.
Yeah, yeah. They shut some down because one I first did mine at is closed, and that was in 2021, and I came
Mm.
back for good at the end of the year, and it was already closed. So and the guy who was doing that was working at the one that I did my little open mic joint at. So it switches, and again, they need to know that part too. Like I think that people just keep seeing the portions that they see, and then they think that that's the story. Like, all right, Sal went up, did a couple open mics, and then now he's on. And again, I never heard of going to school and going to classes for comedy. I didn't hear about these books. I didn't hear about none of that shit. So, how many people that came to you and you told them this is the path, and they like, nah, never mind, I'm gonna go another route.
You see how many people came, what, and said they want to be comedians?
Yeah, and you told them, hey, you need to go take this class, you need to go do this, you need to go do that, and they said, nah,
Well,
fuck that.
the advice I would give is start with the open mics. So start with open mics, honing your skills, because ain't nobody judging you. Everybody in there is trying to do the same thing you're trying to do. So open mic is basically the gym. So all of my ideas, like I still go to open mics to this day to work on new material. I mean, so that's the gym. That's where you shoot around at. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get your workout on. You know what I mean? Then from there, get good at that, and then learn how to get on one of the shows. While you contacted with some of the people at the open mic, usually somebody see you funny, and say, "Yo, my peeps in them got a show at such and such. Are you available?" You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm available. All right, you go there, now you perform. All right. So now you build a relationship with somebody here, I mean, and that's gonna open the doors up to more and more opportunities. You know what I mean? So you start with the open mic, don't be afraid to fail. Some people afraid to fail. And it's been many a comedians over my 20-year history where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be a comedian. I'm like, I got you. You know how many people I put up on stage at Sweets Comedy Club? You know what I'm saying? I had a cousin of mine. She right there on stage, she doing her thing, she was eyeing, she like, cousin, I don't like this right here. she had to sit there and take it though. She like, I don't like this right here. One of my homeboys, he did a show. He was funny till he got booed.
yeah,
He got booed and was like, I said, yo, you ain't doing it. He said, no, I don't like that feeling. So
yeah,
you I would say, if this is what you want to do, you're gonna have ups and downs. You're gonna have peaks and valleys, but you really gotta map out a plan and work it out now. You know what I'm saying? Like